Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I figured I would share with you guys my favorite full face of my favorite e.l.f. products. I did dive into my collection and pulled out some old favorites, some new favorites that I have been loving recently, right now at the moment. And I did create this makeup look that I'm wearing right now. You guys know e.l.f. is super affordable, so everything pretty much was under $10 and less. So I hope you guys enjoy my full face of e.l.f. Make sure you guys rate, comment, and of course subscribe. Don't forget to give the video a huge thumbs up, and let's get started. Alright you guys, so starting off, I did pull out 3 of my favorite e.l.f. eyeshadow palettes. The first is going to be the e.l.f. Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette. I have the one called Summer Breeze, which look like this. And I actually enjoyed this palette for quite a while. I want to say almost 2 years ago, because the color scheme was pretty much my kind of colors in terms of those like nice warm tone colors. So I did pull this out to show you guys. They do have some other color palettes like these, so you don't have to get Summer Breeze. They do have like other color schemes, so just keep that in mind. But lately I have been loving the bite-sized shadows. I do have 2 of their bite-sized shadows. I have the one called Carnival Candy. It's going to be this really pretty color right here. You have the blue, the brown, you have that nice like vanilla color, and of course that orange color. I actually used this in a video already, so I will have it in my description box for you guys to check it out if you haven't seen it. And I do have the one called Very Bad. I did feature this in a full face of new e.l.f. products, and again, love the color scheme for this. It's more of that berry you know, burgundy kind of color scheme, so I do enjoy these. So I am going to try to play with all 3 today for my eyeshadow look for today's look. So starting off, I'm going to dive into the Summer Breeze eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to take this color right here, that nude color right there, and just put that into my crease. Alright, going back into the same palette, I'm going to take this really pretty like peachy color right here. It's next to that nude color, and just put it into my crease also. Alright, so going into the Very Bad eyeshadow palette, I'm just going to take the shimmer shade. It's going to be this one right here, and put it all over my lid. Alright, so going back into that same palette, I'm going to take this color right here on the end and put it in my outer V. And if you guys haven't tried like their bite-sized eyeshadow like mini palettes, you guys are missing out. These are so amazing. You pretty much can complete a full look with like one of these palettes. The Matte for Matte shadow palettes used to be like their series that was like their go-to palettes back a couple of years ago, but you honestly don't even need to buy this. This costs $10. You don't need this anymore, because these, I want to say it costs maybe $3 or $4, and it pretty much does the job. And I think the pigmentation is so much better in my opinion compared to the palettes like these. So honestly, just get this. You pretty much can create God knows how many looks. And again, they're really good quality pigmented shadows, and they're super affordable. So get the bite-sized one. so pumping the brakes on the face for a while, going on into my face. You guys know in terms of my favorite face primer is going to be the E.L.F Hydrating Face Primer. Y'all have seen me kill this product, I want to say a couple years ago. If you're like an OG subscriber of mine, you guys know I always used to use this face primer all the time, pretty much in like every single video, and it was to the point where I was like, girl, you need to like try some other new face primers. But I love this face primer. They do have other versions of it. If you don't care for the hydrating one, they do have, again, other versions of it that you can try out. And like the size like this, I want to say costs $5. So they do have the smaller size, they also have the bigger size, so just get the one that works best for your skin type. But again, I have dry skin, so I did opt for that one. A new recent favorite is the E.L.F Luminous Putty Primer. I'm not going to use it today, but I did do a full video on this primer already. Again, it's perfect if you have dry skin. It does have flecks of like shimmer in there, so if you don't care for shimmer, I would probably skip out on it, but love this one. I primarily use it right here in terms of on my face, but it leaves it nice, smooth, and seamless. So I do enjoy it. And again, they do have other versions, like the matte version that have the original, so keep an eye out for those if you don't want the luminous one. But that's another face primer that I do like. And then going into a OG product of mine is going to be the E.L.F color correcting stick in the color called Deep Skin Tones. Y'all know this is like an OG product in my collection. I always use this product like, you know, when I had dark spots like these, I would just use it to just cover it up. I don't really do this anymore. I just kind of embrace the dark spots. I'm just like, whatever. But back in the day, I used to just kill this product on my dark spots. But again, I don't really do it anymore. But I kind of figured just for like some nostalgia, I'll just pull it back out. So yes, that was like another OG product of mine, was the color correcting stick. Alright, so going into foundation, I only have like one complexion product like this. I don't really do like the other foundations, just this one. It's going to be the E.L.F Flawless Finish Foundation in the color called, what color are you? Cinnamon. Is deep with golden undertones. When this first came out, if you guys watched my video last year, I had a love-hate relationship with this foundation because I was honestly like just up in the air with it. I was like, do I like it? Do I not like it? And the more I used it, I eventually like came around to liking it. So it's not like my most favorite foundation in my collection, but it does a good job in terms of the price point. The finish of it is a really nice finish. They have a decent shade range as well, and I mean, honestly, like you can't beat the price point, so. And it gets the job done. I have foundation in my hair. We're gonna ignore the foundation in my hair for right now. And it does give you like a nice skin-like finish, so I do like that part about it. And I think if you have dry skin, it looks really good on you if you have dry skin as well. So definitely try it out. And it's more like a medium coverage foundation as well. Another product that I love by E.L.F is going to be their face sponge. Oh my god, that face sponge is amazing. It's super affordable, and I honestly like it better than my beauty blender, and I also like it better than the Real Technique sponge also. Like, it's so like bouncy, and it just, I don't know, it's a really freaking amazing sponge. Like, it's not hard on the skin. I like how it fits in like those like tight areas on your face, and you cannot beat the price on it. So alright, so here is what the skin is looking like thus far. For concealer, you guys already know the E.L.F Hydrating Camo Concealer is like my ride or die concealer right now. When I went to Target, I saw that they had some more shades at Target. I still picked up the wrong shade, so I have to return it. So I have to order the correct shade again online because I was in the store and I got the wrong shade. Again, my mistake. But anyways, in my collection, I do have Deep Olive, and I also have Tan Walnut, because when I first got the concealers, I just bought what was available at the time. And these were available at the moment. But again, they do now have more more of the shade options in Target. So check out Target to get some more shade options. The one I think I need is called Deep Chestnut, because that one has golden undertones per the website. And I bought Deep Caramel, and that one has rosy undertones, and I don't need any rosy undertones. So I have to return that back to Target whenever Target starts taking back returns. So I'm just going to order Deep Chestnut online just to get my correct color. But for the meantime, I'm just going to mix these two. If you guys watch my video, I think it was like my full face of E.L.F. I told you guys with this concealer, you don't have to rush, because with the matte version, oh my god, like you had to blend so fast because it dried down really quickly, and you pretty much had to do like section by section. But with the hydrating one, you can actually take your time with it because it doesn't dry down that quickly. So you do have some time to, like, you know, blend the product out and not feel as rushed. And you still get that nice full coverage consistency like the matte version. But it just looks really good under the eyes. It looks hydrating. It doesn't look like dry and like flat. So that's why I prefer the hydrating one compared to the matte version. And again, I do have dry skin, so it's just what works best for my skin type. But definitely get the hydrating one. Even people that have oily skin prefer the hydrating one. So it's not overly hydrating to where it's going to like do too much. You know what I'm saying? So alright, so that is the complexion products in terms of foundation and concealer. I don't have a pressed powder, and I don't have a translucent powder. I did order some for my full face of like new E.L.F products. Well, new that's new to me. It may not be new to the market, but it's new to me. So I did order a face powder from their website, but I don't have one with me right now. So I'm just gonna skip over the powder part of the face. Alright, you guys, so going back into my complexion product, I do have the E.L.F Bronzer in Deep. You can get it at Walmart, I want to say for maybe all of $1, $2, and this actually shows up against my skin tone. You would think, looking at the packaging, that it doesn't look promising, but it's definitely one of those colors that will show up against your skin tone. Even if you're deeper than me, I would still at least give it a chance. I did order a new bronzer off of their website as well, but I'm hoping it's going to work because you guys know looking online in terms of a picture versus seeing it in person is two totally different things. So I'm hoping when I actually see it in person, it's going to work for me. Otherwise, yeah. So I'm gonna use this to bronze up my face. As you can see, it's a nice wash of color on the cheeks. Love it. Love it. I remember I used this bronzer a lot back last year and the year prior. I pretty much killed this bronzer. Alright, you guys, and then for blush, I did pull out two blushes to show you guys. You guys know I love the E.L.F blush palette. That's like a holy grail palette of mine, but I've had it for so long. I also like the E.L.F blush in the color called Brick Red, which looks like this. Same classic packaging. It's a really pretty blush. It's a nice flush of color on the cheeks. So definitely check out the one like this. I do enjoy this one. But for today's video, I'm going to use my all-time favorite. Is going to be the E.L.F blush and Always Spicy. Y'all know I told you guys that this blush is pretty much like holy grail status from E.L.F for me in terms of like what's in my collection. They do have another one that I just ordered called Always Fiery. It's like an orange color. It looks pretty promising online, so I cannot wait to try that one. But I did, of course, choose this as my all-time favorite. So again, it's called Always Spicy. You can get it at Target as well. Alright, and then for highlighter, I wanted to show you guys, this is the E.L.F Plus Glow Coconut Golden Highlighter. Then I also have the E.L.F Plus Glow Coconut Taupe Highlighter. I'll just pick it out so you guys can see it. And these are so pretty, pigmented, and they're so amazing. It is like a bouncy, powdery kind of like texture and consistency. This one is going to be the one called Golden Highlight. Again, such a really pretty color. And then the one called Taupe Highlight is going to be more of that like pinky champagne kind of color. You guys already know I prefer the golden one. It just suits my skin tone better. But I just love these. It's part of that collection that they had. I don't know if you guys remember last year. E.L.F had like that matte collection, and then they had like the dewy hydrating collection that came out. So this was part of that collection that came out, and I did purchase 2 of the highlighters. These are really good as far as being like a base that you just put on first, and then of course you can just apply your actual powder highlighter on top of it, or you could just use these and then you're pretty much good to go. But I like to just use it as a base and then apply my other highlighter on top of it. But for today's video, I'm going to use the baked highlighter in the color called Apricot Glow. I featured this in my full face of E.L.F video, and I do like it. Again, told you guys, because it's that bake consistency, you have to get that top layer off. Once that top layer is off, you're good to go. So as you can see, it's really pretty. Alright, and then going back to the eyes, I'm going to take the Bite Size Berry Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to take that same color, which is going to be this one right here, and just run it along my bottom lash line. Alright, and then going into the Carnival Candy Eyeshadow Palette, I'm going to take that really pretty orange color right here and just put it along my bottom lash line as well, just a little bit. Alright, and then for my liner, I'm going to use the E.L.F. It's going to be the Waterproof Gel Liner in black. I always use this pretty much like off camera. You guys never see me use it on camera. But if I do have a black on my waterline, it's pretty much always going to be this pencil by them. And I want to say it costs maybe $3. Alright, you guys, and then for lips, I did pull out 3 lip options to show you guys. I do love the lip lacquers. I have the color called Moody, and I also have the clear color. Love those a lot. I just ordered a new color. I forgot what the new color is called, but I do love like their lip lacquers. Those are really good. So of course the clear, the one called Moody, those are really pretty like lip glosses, so definitely check those out. And then of course, like my OG is going to be the E.L.F Lip Plumping Gloss in the color called Champagne Glam. You guys, I pretty much used to use this product to top over like pretty much like any lip color because I just thought it was so pretty against my skin complexion. It's not a sticky gloss either. It's just a really pretty gloss, if you can see it right there. So y'all know this is pretty much holy grail status. And of course, the next one is going to be the E.L.F Lip Plumping Gloss in the color called Mocha Twist. Again, same thing. I just love this color for my skin complexion. It's a really pretty like wash of color on the lips. So here it is right here. Again, that's Mocha Twist. Definitely check those 2 out because again, you would not be disappointed. And then of course, you know I love the E.L.F Moisturizing Lipstick. I'm not sure if they still sell these on their website. I think they do, but I have the one called Ravishing Rose. This is pretty much like one of my prettiest colors in my collection that I have from them. It's gonna be more of that like pinky, purpley kind of color. I was pretty much into these kind of colors, I want to say for the past couple 3 years. I would pretty much gravitate towards these kind of colors. So I'm gonna use these, and before I do that, I'm just gonna pop a color into my inner tear duct first before I do my lip color. So going back into the Very Bad eyeshadow palette, I'm just gonna take that color right here and put it into my inner tear duct. And then I'm going to go over it with that highlighter, that taupey highlighter. I'm almost creating like my own color, because the color I want in my inner tear duct, I don't really have that color. So I'm just pretty much like creating that color for myself. Sometimes you just gotta think outside the box, you know? Alright, so for my lips, I think I'm gonna take the lipstick. Yeah, I'm gonna take the lipstick and just apply it to my lips. Like, I barely put any of the color on my lip because I don't want it to be like pink and purple, pink and purple. That's gonna be way too much. I just want a nice wash of color. And then going into Mocha Twist, I'm just gonna apply it. It's almost like my lips but better, but I didn't want like a nude lip either. So me applying that lipstick down first will help to at least keep it at some kind of a color payoff. Just gonna take a little bit of Champagne Glam. So pretty. Alright you guys, this is pretty much the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of my full face of my favorite E.L.F products. You guys know E.L.F is super affordable, and I just think they're a great brand at the drugstore. And I think they're also a great brand if you are a beginner, because you pretty much can get really good quality products without having to actually break the bank. So I had so much fun just kind of like digging into my collection and pulling out some of my favorite E.L.F products to show you guys, you know, how they apply and all that good stuff. Again, I will have a full face of E.L.F coming to you guys real soon when my order does come in. I wouldn't really have like a full face as far as like foundations and concealer, because I already have a foundation and concealer. It's just, I want to say I got another eyeshadow palette. I got a bronzer, I got a blush, I got a face powder, I got a new face primer as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, give it a 2 thumbs up. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.